Hello everyone and welcome back to our Let's Play of the Sith Warrior, Mess My Wants, and we are on Dromund Kaas, in Outpost Warden, outside the Dark Temple, about to make our approach to the ancient monstrosity that is the Dark Temple. But we also need... Hey! We've got the entire map of Dromund Kaas now. We need to get some artifacts of power before we are on the way in. Well, let's cut our way there. Oh, that's most of the ones I needed.
Took some work.
Didn't look like it took that much work. But that's kind of lazy. Oh, we got the Sith relics, so since we're right here, might as well turn him into Lord Duin.
Your archaeologist team is dead. Killed for the relics they uncovered. I have them now.
Interesting. The Dark Temple's presence continues to surprise and fascinate. I'll quarantine the artifacts for future study. A shame we lost the whole team. At least it wasn't a total loss. After all, we got what we came for.
I'm pleased to have served.
Whatever secrets these pieces hide, we'll find them. Thank you.
Oh, I could get a dumb-looking purple. Okay. Now we actually need to just get into the temple. So actually I need to stop on the way in. There's the Matrix Chamber. I have 3 shards to build myself a relic.
Parts.
And then we defeat Imperial and Sith forces. Doesn't have to technically be insane. I mean, most of them are described as insane, but... Listen to
Sith sure do love their monuments. If they're trying to impart a sense of doom, you can tell them, mission accomplished.
about Doom, per se. The imposition of will. Sith monuments say, "Here I am. I am Sith. I do as I please. You want them." That's what they say. I suppose, given our sit back, though, we'll call that a sense of doom. An assembly chamber. Well, if you'd like to read it, go ahead and pause it. Alright, so I believe it's you. Red, yellow, blue, assemble. Which puts it in mission item section. Is, you know, kind of the most annoying place to put it. Yeah, I have a relic now. It does very little. Well, again, I suppose plus 18 strike, then. Like a tenth of those numbers. Like, I think your regular strike. That's interesting. No, they do count in all of it to get bonuses. The Dark Temple. Now, if you'd like to pause it to read it, please feel free. What's the Dark Temple in a slightly... that was weird. I don't know how I got... My approach to the temple was a little bit off. Okay. Now all I have to do in here is an ancient answer, buried power, and the Wretched King. Alright.
Man, I could make a fortune in here. You think maybe I can just take a little? No? Okay.
You know, interestingly, out of all of the companions and what they say to you, the things Vet says seem to be the most... You would expect there to be a response in there somewhere. I guess it's just there is an implied glower. Okay, let's think about things that make us angry. Like fetch quests and items being missing when we open the chest. Alright, now let's get the item. I mean, that's one of those you can call it from a mile away. The torches here. They might have. Yep. Okay, I got my plasma torch, because my lightsaber's not good enough. I mean, I suppose it would be unfair for me, purely gamist design standpoint, to be like, well, the Sith don't have to get the plasma torch because they have lightsabers, so they can just zip, it closed. But make the bounty hunter and the Imperial agent go get the torch because, they don't have one. Okay, well, either one makes sense to me, but keep me thinking.
Do you dare approach the great Nil Venerus, Lord of the Sith, Master of the Undying Darkness? Answer me. What insolence brings you to this place, slave?
You talk big, but I smell your fear. You're no Sith.
What? You're not afraid of me? You aren't a mindless puppet like the rest of them? I don't understand.
I still have my senses, but someone here is out of his.
You're right. I was out of my senses. But not anymore. I was part of an expedition sent by the Empire to measure strange activity in the Dark Temple. But soon after we entered, we all became different people. I became the mighty Lord Venerus, and the others became my obedient followers and servants.
Why don't you start from the beginning?
We were gathering data for the Empire, and then we were all suddenly possessed. It's strange that you seem to be unaffected. In fact, it's strange to find you here at all. I thought the Imperials gave up sending people in here. What exactly are you doing here?
I was sent after your expedition.
So, the Imperials haven't given up on getting their precious data, after all. This is lucky. You see, ever since I came to my senses, I've been worried that my followers will begin to doubt my leadership. I can't lose my power. I can't go back to being a slave. But maybe we can help each other.
It wouldn't be hard for me to eliminate you and your followers.
Well, I guess that's true. Except I'm the only one who can make all the others turn in their data. All I ask is that you find the symbols of Lord Venerus's power. They were looted from his tomb by the people possessed by Venerus's enemies. The symbols will help me reinforce my followers' belief in me, lock them in their dream.
It seems you've only left me the one option if I want that data.
Please, just think a while about my offer. Be careful. Venerus's old enemies will put up a good fight.
I don't think they'll put up that good a fight. So that could just be me. I'm an optimist like that.
my parts.
Give me one moment while I use my level effectively. Might as well get guard stance. And very quickly. I have all these augments that I've been waiting to use. Let's see what adding 72 defense actually does. My amount that I parry. I do apologize. I don't like messing with my equipment mid recording, but up to 11% dodge. But well, I don't want to just sit here and I'm gonna be, you know, in the Dark Temple for a while here, so. Alright, we've got the symbols of his power. Oh, may as well bring it back to him, I guess. Right. You don't have to go very far. Of course, those are the ones I have. Okay.
My network of spies reports that you crushed my enemies underfoot and found the symbols of power I requested.
We have a deal. I expect you to honor it.
I had not forgotten. I, too, have been very busy. Here is the data my servants collected before the temple transformed them. Let the Empire make of it what they will.
I hope your face never spoils my view again.
Actually, that reminds me. There's one last itty-bitty little thing you can do. You see, power is useless without subjects. So, I'd be grateful, when you turn in the data, you'd encourage the Imperials to send more expeditions my way.
You're really every bit as conniving as the real thing. You know that?
Yes. I do think I've finally found my true calling. I can assure you, my gratitude, if you send more slaves to be my followers, will not be insubstantial.
You know, well, with this character I wouldn't do it, but a more dark-sided character who's just insulted by the idea of a slave making them, you know, fetch something for them, really, there's no reason not to strike him down there. But as we are deep in the Dark Temple, and I still have about half the stuff to do, I'm going to go ahead and cut this video here. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll watch the next.